everyone, and welcome back to another episode of How to Be a Bitch. I'm Dr. B, and I'm here to let you know that enough with the good girls. I'm helping form the next generation of women. The mean girls, the bad girls, the bitch. It's about time we took our power back. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button below, and ring the bell so you get notified for my upcoming videos. So today's topic is, the less you give a guy, the more he loves you. This is a golden recipe every bitch knows very well. This is why we're never rejected, we're never hurt. This is how we have the power in the relationship, and this is how we weed losers out. All the tips I'm gonna be giving you in this channel guarantee 100% success. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that when you talk on the phone, your man is around, he kind of gets obsessed with you and wants to attract your attention and does something silly to get you distracted, or tries to tell you something while you are on the phone, and then you go like, can you give me a second? I'll talk to you a little later. So why is this happening? This is something that bitches know very well. When you put all your attention on your man, he will lose interest in you, he will start looking at other girls, eventually he will cheat on you, eventually he will break up with you. Will this happen to a bitch? Never. So this is why I'm here to turn you all into bitches. So these things will never happen to you. I don't want to see any woman hurt, any woman depressed for a guy. All women should be put on pedestal. We give birth, we wear the bra. Our salaries are lower compared to men. So at least men should be there to make our life easier. But when we do give ourselves for free, it's not their fault anymore. You have the power to change every relationship to benefit yourself. So again, have you noticed that when you're reading a book or when you're watching your favorite show and then he comes your way and then he wants to interrupt you, talk to you, and then he wants you to help him do something? Why is this happening? Because he always wants to have your attention. When you give it for free, when he doesn't have to work about it, he doesn't want it anymore. You're not a challenge anymore. Men are competitive, are hunters. They want the challenge. This is why they love bitches. This is why bitches are more successful in love. No man will ever tell you, yeah, right, I want to chase you. No, he will be like, I don't like to chase women. I don't like to do the extra work. But deep down, he knows the truth. So bitches have all guys running after them because they know that the less they give a guy, the more he gives them. Another example. Have you noticed that when you are not in love with a guy, he chases you all the time, he texts you all the time, he wants to make you happy, he will do anything for you. But when it comes to the guy that you are in love, then things are weird, are twisted, then it's something wrong. Then you need to try harder. He's never satisfied. You always have to chase. It's always a turmoil. Why? Because it's your fault. Because you give yourself for free. Let me break it down a little more for you so that you understand how can you flip the script here and how you can change the situation for your benefit. The first thing that you need to change is sex. Do you give it to him like every time he wants? Then you are a good girl. But what happens when you give it to him when you really want to? What happens when there is no routine and he doesn't know exactly what's going to happen next and when you will be more intimate? What happens then? Then the challenge is bigger. Then he's like, I don't know if she's going to be in a bad mood or a good mood. I don't know what her plans are for tonight. So he's more alert. He's more excited. He's more glued on you. The second thing that you should be very careful is the phone and texting etiquette. I've done a video about it and I think that you should check this out too. Don't talk on the phone a lot. Don't call him. He always has to call you. And don't pick it up all the time. You need to be exclusive. The girls that end up getting hurt are the girls that spend so many hours talking on the phone with their boyfriends about their dramas. Don't do drama. That's a deal breaker. If you want to do drama, call your best friend, call your mother, call your sister. Don't do drama with your man. Men don't appreciate emotional women. When they see an emotional woman, they can sense that they can control her. They can do anything they want. She's not a tough cookie. And this is what guys really love. Tough cookies. The tougher the better. The meaner the better. The better the better. But they will never say that to you. Never. We only get to see that from how they react when we are bad and from how they react when we are good girls. Good girl, boring. Bad girl, challenge. Tip number 3. Don't give out your secrets and don't give out your insecurities. If you're insecure about your body, about your hair, about everything, don't share your insecurities with your man. He needs to see that you are strong, that you feel enough, and that you have a lot of self-respect. Don't give away all your secrets. Men like mystery. They don't want to know everything about you, your thoughts, your aspirations for the future. I mean, you can share a few things with your partner, but he doesn't need to know everything about you. He doesn't need to know everything about your future plans. Just a few things. He doesn't need to know your family drama drama. He doesn't need to know that your mother did this to you and your father did that to you. Especially when it comes to family, you should never say negative things about your family to your man, because in the future, he will use this against you. Even if you have issues with your family, don't share these issues with your man. I'm not implying that men are bad and they are mean and they are vindictive. It's human nature. They will use it against you in the future. Never share family information about your issues and your drama with your father, with your mother, something that happened 2 years ago. Financial issues with your parents, with your brother, with your sister. Don't tell him anything. He doesn't need to know. Don't give him a lot of information about how you imagine the relationship in the future. Don't be like, I think we should name our first kid Jamie, and the second one Jade, and the third one, and so on and so forth. If you do that, you're easy. You're not a challenge anymore. He's like, yeah, she's like every other girl. She wants to get married and have children. Yeah, you want that. But he doesn't need to know. Something magical happens here. The less you show the man that you care about commitment, that you care about children, the more he starts thinking about ways to bring you closer to him, to seal the deal, because he understands that you are very aloof and that you're very independent. So he is afraid that one day you will just open the door and leave. So when he sees a woman, out of all these millions of women that talk about marriage, when he sees this one that she's like, I see myself in 5 years from now, like traveling the world or doing this project or things like that. Then he starts feeling, yeah, but what about me? Where am I in this future planning? And then this is the time that he starts planning his future with you, because he's afraid to lose you. Don't smile a lot. Don't show to him that you're so happy that he is in your life. When you smile all the time, he's like, yeah, okay, she is satisfied. She is okay. I don't need to work more. I don't need to do more. I don't need to behave a lot. I can say anything I like and there is no issue at all. But when you don't smile a lot, he's always like, is she having fun with me? Is she okay? What can I do to make her happy? He's always in that mood. When he does something great for you and when he is very generous, of course you have a smile on your face and of course you show appreciation. But you cannot be with a smiley face 24/7. And this doesn't go only with men, it goes like everywhere. I've seen many girls smiling all the time. Why do you give your smiles for free? If somebody does something really nice for you, okay, go ahead, smile, be happy all the time. People have to make you smile. People have to make you happy. Never forget. The stingier you are when it comes to emotions, the more he will love you, the more he will give you. Oh, my boyfriend is not very sweet. He's not holding my hand a lot. He's not touching my hair. Why? Because you're obsessed with your boyfriend all the time. You go and take his hand. You touch him. You show affection. You show your love. You show how much you care. And this is the recipe to lose the guy forever. The more you give a guy, the less he gives you. I guarantee you. Listen to me and you will be successful 100%. No more tears, no more drama in your life. Get your power back now. Enough with the good girls. Cook for free, clean for free. You're a woman, you have to be sweet, you have to take care of people. Why? What do I get back in return? And how come I have more respect for my man when I don't smile a lot and when I set the boundaries? And how come I'm not appreciated when I raise children, when I cook for them, and I end up being cheated on? Take your power back now. If you struggle with your emotions and you're a really giving person and you really want to take care of others, you should get yourself a pet. You should get yourself 2 pets, 3 pets. And give all your love and all your affection to these little creatures that, you know what, they deserve it way more than a man. Give your affection to your children. If you don't have children, give your affection to a pet. Don't give your affection to a man. Don't try to be his mother. Don't try to take care of him. He needs to take care of you. When he does something really nice for you, you show emotion, you show appreciation, everything is okay. But you don't have to show appreciation and emotion and smiles and everything if he doesn't do the bare minimum for you. Men are competitive. They really want to work hard to achieve something. Deep down, when he works hard to get your intimacy, he appreciates you more. But they will never admit that. You will only get this information from this channel because I know, because I've been there, because I've been practicing these techniques for so many years and I have helped so many women. So now it's the time to help you. And the last thing that you need to know about this golden recipe, that the less you give a guy, the more he gives you, is that you should try to find something to be obsessed about. It could be a future aspiration. It could be a pottery class, starting your own business, painting classes. It doesn't need to be something very special, something very extraordinary, but it has to be something that you really like and you get obsessed with. When a woman is obsessed with her dreams, with something that she wants to create, or with a hobby that she has, or something that puts a smile on her face, she is more interesting as a person. And guys fall for that. They really want to see these women obsessed with a dream, with something that they love, and not with having kids, having a family, taking care of him, because then he knows that he can invest more in the relationship. You will never be a burden to him because you have your own aspirations. When a woman's goal is only family and children, he will know in the future that you will put pressure on him, that he will always have to think about you. He will always feel guilty when he will be doing something that he enjoys. But when you have a woman that knows how to spend her time and that has a lot of things to do on her own, then the man feels that he has more space. And do you know what's the next step? He tries to do everything not to lose this bitch, because he knows that his future with this woman will be a masterpiece, will be a dream come true. He knows this woman will never put any kind of pressure on him to do what he wants, because she has her own hobbies, because she's obsessed with something other than him, other than family, other than children. That was all for today. The less you give a man, the more he loves you. Don't forget to share this video with your best friends and help them level up and turn them into bitches. If you want to show your appreciation, please subscribe, hit the like button below, and leave your comment. If you're interested for a private consultation, hit me up on the email in the description of this video. See you on the next one.